Hello, Squirrel Tribe 2.0. So real quick, I want to let Kevin open up a gift that was sent to him by Jess from Hervé Lucindy. She sent him a birthday gift, and I don't know what it is. He doesn't know what it is, but we're about to find out, and I want you guys to see also. So this is for you.
I will now open this.
If you will now open that, please. I said I don't know what it is, but I think you have to open it from the that side that doesn't have the staples. Yeah. Let's see. Is it on there like crazy tight? This works because I couldn't do this because I have fingernails, so this would definitely not be an option.
Oh!
She said to do it outside, but I didn't. But I'd like you to take a look at what they are. Because we talked about this in a live stream, remember?
Oh, man.
So, there we go. Spring-loaded peanuts
funny.
projectiles.
Oh, man, that's good.
Thanks, Jess. Well, now we're cleaning up the penis projectile.
We got these cleaned up, and that was a lot of dicks.
I was trying not to say the D word.
Oh.
I don't know how YouTube feels about that's a lot of...
As long as it past 30 seconds, but I will say that's about as close as I ever want to have one that close to my face.
Especially that many of them.
Yeah.
It's not just one, it's that many of them flying at your face. You guys can see this was the spring-loaded canister that it came in, like a toilet paper roll to Kevin the man, which I think is great. Jess, you're the best. So speaking of penises in places they don't belong, did you guys see this thing about Planet Fitness with the guy in the women's locker room? You'll see what I did there. So I was going to talk to you about, I have a whole bag of stuff here from Costco, workout pants and whatnot. And I was thinking about that. And then I came across the thing with Planet Fitness with the guy in the women's dressing room. And as a woman who goes to the gym and goes to the dressing room, the bathroom, the shower stalls, the what's it called? Sauna, the everything in there. If I walked in and saw, let me just get back up to where this picture is. Hold on, I'm going to find it. There's a picture here. I pulled it up on the computer and find literally a man. This is not a person who thinks they're a woman. This is a man standing in the women's locker room at Planet Fitness, shaving his face. And the lady who took this picture and went out front and complained to the people of Planet Fitness, she got her membership revoked. Her membership got revoked because she told them there's a man in the women's locker room and took a picture. Because according to Planet Fitness, y'all, it is against our policy to photograph people in a dressing room or a fitting room or whatever the crap that is, a locker room, whatever. You know what else should be against our policy? Men in women's locker rooms. I don't care. This is where some people do not like me and we do not get along. And guess what? Don't care. I do not agree with men in women's areas, in sports, in the locker rooms, in whatever else, a woman's bathroom stall at Target, wherever it is. I don't agree with men being allowed to go into women's spaces. Plain and simple. It makes women very, very uncomfortable because hold on. I have to be careful because YouTube does not like having these conversations and they will, demonetize all this crap and do whatever else because you're not supposed to have these conversations. But y'all, it is not fair to women to have to worry about men in safe spaces. The women's locker room is supposed to be a safe space. You're supposed to be able to go in there and get changed, take your shirt off, take your pants off, change your clothes, do whatever else because it's women and women, right? And then here comes this dude standing at a sink, shaving his face, and he wants to say he's in the middle of transitioning. Well, if you still have a penis, you are not allowed in the women's locker room, in my personal opinion. If you cut it off and then you do whatever it is that you're doing or whatever, still, in my opinion, doesn't count. You're still a man just without a penis now. But maybe that's different for the people who are a little more open to it. Personally, I'm not. And I don't really care how people feel about that when it comes to how I feel about what makes me feel safe or what I think is okay. My daughter at 14 being in that locker room as some man is standing at the sink and she's coming out of the bathroom or the shower stall or whatever else, please understand, there would have been a physical altercation and I don't really care. I will tooth and nail to keep my child safe. And I'm not saying this person is unsafe. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying this person tried to do anything like that. But the fact of the matter is, there's going to be plenty of people out there who are telling people they are transitioning or they're transgender or they identify as woman just so they can get into these spaces, so they can cause harm to people. It's not all, sunshine and rainbows like people want you to think it is with, you should accept everybody and love everybody and whatever else. No, some of those people are awful people and bad people. I don't know this man. I don't know whatever, but that is clearly a man in the women's locker room. At no point in time would anybody look at this and say, oh, look how nice she looks. This is a man in the women's locker room. And for the woman who took the picture of a fully dressed man in the women's locker room to show to the staff up front and say, hey, listen, there's a dude in here, for her to have her membership revoked. Ooh, no. That doesn't bode well for you, Planet Fitness. Just so we're all fully aware, their stock plummeted the day after this came out. But you know what Planet Fitness did? Instead of doing anything to make the women at this specific place feel better, they assigned a Planet Fitness employee to go into the women's restroom with this man so that he could go in there and do the things he needed to do. And they told the women in this women's locker room where this man has gone into that if they were uncomfortable, they could go into a stall and change. What Twilight Zone effed up whatever are we living in right now? Where in the women's locker room, the women are expected to hide while the man gets to run around and do whatever it is he needs to do in the women's locker room. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. Thankfully, I have not come across this at any gym I have been in. Now, I will say at Lifetime. No, not Lifetime. No, this was LA Fitness. LA Fitness like a decade and a half ago, like literally like 15 years ago. I would go to this one and it had a very high Asian population. And I was never aware of this until I worked at a tanning salon, number one, and then also because of this gym. Asian women are not allowed to tan and they're not allowed to dye their hair. Like if you're in traditional Asian families, right? I think it's different if it's a more Americanized family, but if you're a traditional Asian family, you're not supposed to do certain things. And so I would see these older women in the locker rooms at LA Fitness, and they would be in there dyeing their hair black because they didn't want to have any gray. They wanted to still look a certain type of way, but they couldn't do these things at home. They couldn't go to a hair salon and do it because the money missing would be noticeable, I guess. So they couldn't go do these things there. So they would come to the gym and use it as like a hair salon, a spa or whatever. And they would do their hair in there. There was a lot of things that went on in there that I was like, oh, okay, well, we're real up close and personal here, ma'ams. Whatever, it's the women's locker room. This is your safe space. You do what you need to do, ma'am, because men are not allowed in the women's locker room. If some random man walked in there that didn't say, oh, no, it's fine, I'm in the middle of transitioning, then he would have gotten kicked out. Police would have been called for a man walking into a woman's restroom, locker room, whatever, because it is against the rules and it's not safe and it's whatever else. Police would have been called. But because this person at this Planet Fitness was like, oh no, I'm totally in the middle of transitioning. Bro, anybody can say that. That is the dumbest excuse. Like the dog ate my homework. I believe that about as much as I believe, oh, I'm in the middle of transitioning. How about you transition your ass over to the men's locker room where you belong while you still look like a man and have a penis? Like, you do not belong in the women's locker room. Anyway, I'm sorry, I digress again. I don't mean to get all whatever, but I got all whatever. So look, I got some stuff from Costco. I've been going to the gym daily almost, like 5 or 6 days a week. You can't really tell. I mean, there's a little bit less here. I can still do that. There's a little bit less here. My weight technically has only gone down like 4 pounds now, but muscle weighs more than fat. So I'm building muscle. I don't think anything's going to show up here. No, there's no definition. I mean, there's like some, there's some girth here, but there's no whatever else. So I'm building muscle, my muscles are building, and fat will start to fall off and whatever else. But right now the scale isn't doing anything crazy, but my clothes fit better and I need more workout clothes. And I like Lululemon, but Lululemon Y'all, Lululemon, if you're listening, y'all are real expensive. I know you have a lot of little kids around here throwing a bunch of money at your brand. You're real expensive. So I went on Lululemon's website and looked for their clearance stuff, and I ordered one pair of capri leggings, and they were still $58 on clearance. Normally 120 something on clearance for $58. Now, I will say I feel real stupid spending that kind of money on a pair of workout pants, especially when I can go to Costco and get them for $10 or $15 or whatever. But Lululemon pants, like I'm wearing them right now, they don't roll. You know what I mean? Like when you bend over and stuff and like the top, I'm too short, but like the top part here, like has that rollover. Look how pale I am, side note. Ooh, the top part can roll over and do all that kind of stuff. These don't do it. These stay in place. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. They're super stretchy, super thin, and they just feel really, really good. So every once in a while, I'm like, it's worth spending the money because one, they have a lifetime warranty, right? So anything happens to them, you take them back to the store. It can be 5 years, 10 years down the road, and you're like, hey, this thread came kind of loose, or hey, whatever, and they'll exchange them out for another pair. So I like the brand. I just can't see myself building an entire gym wardrobe with them because they are so effing expensive. So I do have like 3 or 4 pairs that I wear, but I need more because, you know, once you wear a pair of pants to the gym, ladies, and you work out hard enough to sweat, your crotch needs a new pair of pants the next day. Your clean crotch needs a new pair of clean crotch pants the next day. You cannot reuse gym shorts or gym pants. Anybody who says you can, 2 things. Either 1, did not actually work out, they just walked around to look cute, or 2, they're gross. Those are pretty much the only options if you're wearing gym clothes more than once in a row. Like there should be no row. It's a one-time thing, and then you put it in the dirty clothes. And depending on how gross they are, maybe you put it in the dumpster. I've seen some people who sweat so much that I'm like, the smell's never coming out of that. It's never gonna happen. This guy got on the treadmill next to me, and like I was on the end, he was 1, 2, 3 over. I had to walk past him to get to the end. And I wasn't ready for it, y'all. I was not ready. I walked past him, and that body odor, I mean, it was like walking into a wall. Like I felt my body like, oh God. And I walked past him, and it's one of those things where you're like a cat. We're like trying to get the smell out of your nose. You know how cats do, that's how they sneeze, but like it won't, I look like a beaver when I do that. I'm trying to get the smell out of my nose. So I end up at the end of the treadmills and I'm like staring at the wall. I'm like, don't turn this way because then you can smell it. Just over here. And I'm like doing this, but I'm trying not to be super obvious because I don't want the guy to feel bad, but I know he smelled himself. There's no way he did not smell himself. He was drenched. I mean, he walked in there wearing gray. He walked out wearing midnight black. Like he was drenched in sweat. And it was one of those things where once he left, the smell was still kind of there. And the next girl that walked up, I know she was thinking to herself, what is that? How is that? Who did that? And I'm like, it's not me. It's not me. I need you to know it's not me. I didn't do it. It was not me. Nothing came out my butt. This is not from my pores. It's not me. It was the guy. You just missed him. Lucky you, because it was aggressive. But anyway, so I ordered some stuff. I got on Costco's website because I have this pair of pants that I got from them like, I don't know, a summer ago. A year ago? I don't know. They're called Spider, S-P-Y-D-E-R. That's the brand, Spider Activewear. So I tried to get online on spider.com and it's all like winter stuff, like snow ski stuff. Like if you're gonna go skiing or what's the thing called? Skiing, not skiing. What's the one thing called? Boarding, something with a board. I hate it when my brain forgets to work. What is it called? Snowboard. I mean, hello, that makes the most sense. Jeez, Michelle. So they had a bunch of that stuff, but they didn't have any workout pants. So I jumped on handy dandy Costco since I can't go to a Costco because there's none near where I live. Costco, fix yourselves. The closest one is literally 1.5 hours to 2 hours away. How am I supposed to get ice cream and bring it back? I've never bought ice cream at Costco. That's not the point. But so I jumped on Costco's website and I was like, man, here's the thing. I told the man, my nose itches. I told the man, I said, my goal is to be comfortable in a bathing suit again. 2 years ago when we moved here, I was great. I was fine. I mean, I still, little baby fluffy, not where I really wanted to be, but it was fine. I put on a bathing suit and go walk around in a bathing suit perfectly fine. Now, I'm sure I'm still perfectly fine in a bathing suit. I'm just not comfortable with it. I don't enjoy the rollover fat that happens in bathing suits because for some reason men design them to be too tight in places that women don't like your crotch, your back fat here and certain rolls and the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I have bathing suits from last year and the year before and I'm like, I don't feel I don't feel comfortable or confident enough in these to go out in them. And I'm never going to say this in front of my kid because I don't want her to have body images because her mom has body images or whatever else. Body images? No, body, what's it called? Body, whatever, because I don't like how I look in a bathing suit. I don't want to put that in her head and her not want to get in a bathing suit and go anywhere. So I'm like, I need to find a bathing suit that I will willingly, gladly put on, not worry about what my thighs look like, my butt looks like, my back looks like, any of that stuff. And so I'm on Costco's website looking at workout pants, trying to find more spider pants. And I noticed they had a lot of bathing suits, like Jessica Simpson bathing suits. You can go to Target right now and there's bathing suits out the woo-ha, hoo-ha, wahoo, whatever, hoo-ha. Yeah, there we go. Out the hoo-ha. They got all kinds of bathing suits, but they're not cheap. I mean, they're like $30 to $70 depending on what it is. And that's at Target. Walmart's probably got them too, but even Walmart bathing suits are going to be expensive. So when I jumped on the website for Costco and I saw bathing suits, Jessica Simpson bathing suits and Hurley bathing suits for like $14.99, I was like, I'll take 3, please. Thank you so much. And hopefully they fit. You know, they do those what's it called? Like the chart measurement, the measurement charts where they're like, if you happen to be 150 pounds and you have triple D's and you're 5'4", you should wear this size. And I'm like, that sounds like Dolly Parton, but Dolly Parton's skinnier than that. I don't think she's 5'4". I think she's shorter than that, but she got some big old tig old bitties is what we call them. But anyway, so I looked at the size chart and it's like, you should probably get a large or an extra large. And I'm like, well, mama don't like tight stuff. So I'm gonna go extra large on most of these things. So I found this Hurley bathing suit. So look, it's got a UPF 50, like the protection. And look how good that looks. So I ordered this one. It's $14.99 at Costco. If you were to try to get a Hurley bathing suit anywhere like Pacific Sunwear or Macy's or anything like that, you're looking at like $80 to $90 for a bathing suit. Not happening. So I ordered this one. That might be a little big, but we're gonna make it work. So I ordered this one. It's got the straps that go up here, but this is where it gets wonky for me because the back of it is like that kind of thing, the crisscross, where all the Pillsbury Dough Girl stuff hangs over. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When your bathing suit's too tight in certain areas, it gets lost in the folds. So I'm hoping that with an extra large, there will be no lost straps, that they will be visible at all times. What I do like about this though, is that it's got the padding in there, but it also has a way I can take the padding out because I hate padding in bathing suits. It feels weird and then it like bunches up and it looks really stupid and it pisses me off. So I'm hoping that I can take that out and it'll be good. So I got another one. I got this Hurley one. This one also $14.99 and it is a large because it doesn't have the same kind of straps in the back. It's got a different kind, which hopefully this doesn't do it. So this one, the pictures on the website, on Costco website, with the model who was 180 pounds and 5'7", I think, the straps did not dig into her back and they said she was wearing a large. And I'm like, bro, I'm like this close to what she is. So if these dig in, I'm writing a letter. Just understand, I'm gonna Karen the hell out of this bathing suit. But I got this one and I'm hoping that this one will work. I like the stuff with designs because it helps kind of hide the stuff that a lot of us don't like in the stomach area and whatnot. And then I like the bathing suits sort of cut a little bit higher right here so you don't have that that fold over there. So I'm hoping those will work. And then I saw the Jessica Simpson one and I was like, oh, this looks nice. It looks, what's the right word? It doesn't look hoochie, because it's not like full on tata cleavage out, right? These are the kind of things I want to wear when I go out with my kid. I don't want to wear anything that's like hoo-ha's in the neck. I'll wear that with the man. We don't need that when it's just, us and the kid. So I got this one in hopes that this one will work out well because it doesn't have anything in the back. It's like a higher up back and it looks like a turtleneck bathing suit is what I think of. I'm like, it's gonna go all the way up there. But I'm hoping that this will work. And I didn't realize it's textured. Can y'all tell? This texture. This feels like it's gonna be a warm bathing suit. Ooh, but it's got the little ruchy, ruffly side thing, which like helps suck in your sides, and hopefully it's a higher cut on the thigh. But I don't know. I'm gonna try this on. It looks like it's got tummy control-ish kind of stuff to cover, but I'm gonna try these on. And the good thing with Costco is if they suck or I don't like them, I can return them through the mail or whatever else. So I'll be doing that. But I was able to find some spider leggings. Only one pair left. And it's a small. So the pair I have now is a large. And I'm like, I should have got a medium. this is goals then, because my ass is not fitting in these at all anytime soon. I am fully aware of that. It would be comedic. It's not going to happen. So these are going to have to sit off to the side. But I ordered some more Danskin ones. I don't know if you guys have ever done Danskin leggings. I ordered some of these because I have a pair in dark blue, and they've got the side pockets, which are very important when you're working out and you have a phone. So I got a pair in, what is this? This material feels different. Can y'all tell that that feels fuzzy? Like, can y'all see that? It's like, these feel hot. What's happening? Why? Maybe they just need to be washed, but I swear these are the same as the dark blue ones I have. Oh, those are tight in the waist. This might not work. I got a medium thinking these were the same as the dark blue ones I have. According to the way this feels, and when I hold it here and my waist is still all the way out here, this is not gonna work in a size medium. That was called wishful thinking, ma'am. Okay then, well, this is the kind that if I put these on, it's gonna be so tight, there's gonna be like a little, what's it called? Like a fupa right here, the thingy, where you're like, if you sit down, all of this front muffin top is what I'm gonna call it. It's just gonna like fall over this little line, and it's gonna be interesting. Good thing I bought 2 pair in a medium. So there's that. This is gonna be, look, I either have to try these on, all of these things on, when I'm like so incredibly happy that nothing can diminish the happiness, or after Mimosa Monday when some mimosas have been had. Probably gonna have to Mimosa Monday the hell out of these pants and try them on, and then go from there. But maybe I just wait a couple weeks and then try them on. Maybe I save myself, well, what's the return policy? Like 30 days? I probably gotta try them on within the next 2 weeks. So that'll be the plan. We'll try them on within the next 2 weeks. I can't tell you when. And this texture feels real weird. Like they're stretchy, but they feel like the inside of a fleece-lined jacket. It feels kind of counterproductive to trying to work out and not sweat your ass off, literally. So I don't know. They're supposed to, but I mean, this is what they look like. That's like the front, right? Like cool looking. But y'all can see, can y'all see there where if you have the little fupa thing, it's gonna fall over that line when you sit down? I've been there, done that numerous times. And then the back of them look decent. No booty lift or nothing, but so this is the downside. So I have a pair of pants right now that I really like, but when I wear them, I have to wear them with like the world's loosest shirt, because when I pull them up, this part right here, it falls over. It boopas, it like the back fupa, like, I don't know what to call that, but like the back falls over. And if your shirt's too tight, I don't like it. Not on me. There's certain things that drive me bonkers, and that's one of them. I'm constantly pulling my bra up here to get like the stuff stuffed back in, and then that kind of stuff bothers me when your back falls over the top of your pants. That I don't like the way it feels. I don't really care what it looks like, but it feels weird. You know what I mean? So anyway, those are the things I got from Costco. So I got 3 bathing suits and 3 pairs of pants, free shipping, and it was $79 and some change. Hello, 6 things for $79. And where else can you get that? You can't even get that at Walmart. You literally cannot get that anywhere. I mean, maybe like Goodwill. I'm trying to think of a store where you could literally go in there, buy 3 bathing suits, 3 pair of workout pants, and walk out under $100, let alone under 80. And I can't think of anything. Not inside a mall, at least. Remember when Goodies was around? I loved Goodies. You could probably find something in there. It was like the precursor to Kohl's, and then Kohl's came in and Goodies was like, well, we can't compete with this, so they hightailed it out. But maybe JCPenney back in the day, but not now. JCPenney, they got some hoochified stuff in JCPenney these days. And I can't think of anywhere else where you can buy new clothes for like super cheap that don't feel like they came from Temu or Shein or, you know, China stuff. These are probably all stuff from China too, honestly. I don't know if it says where it's made. Probably China. But they fit good, and that's what matters most of the time. So, SquirrelTribe 2.0. I love y'all. Thank you for letting me have my, well, thanks for watching Kevin have penises fly at his face, which never thought I would ever say that in my entire life. And then also for letting me have my small little, tiny little rant about the man in the women's locker room, and then looking at the Costco stuff. So that's that. I have chicken defrosting so we can have dinner tonight. And I think that's it. The gym today was great. The weather outside is lovely. It's really windy though. So we're probably gonna stay in the rest of the day. What time is it, y'all? 4 o'clock. I think we're in for this today. We'll probably sit on the balcony later, hang out, maybe make some more hot tea, sit down on the balcony. No drinks, not till Monday. I think that's about it. SquirrelTribe 2.0, I love y'all. Thank you. Oh, so also somebody asked me on a video I made yesterday, the day before. I was in my Jeep. It was for SquirrelTribe, not 2.0. And they were asking me about what I had on my face. Nothing. So I've been trying to go as makeupless as possible. Probably a little bit of mustache thing happening here. And I probably need to do all that and whatever else. But I've been using moisturizer morning and night, and then mascara. That's it. Mascara. I got new mascara though, so they're not so clumpy looking. I do need to tweeze my eyebrows. So my mascara, my eyelashes aren't so clumpy looking, but I told Kevin, I said, I'm not touching makeup. I'm not putting any foundation on for at least a week. I need my skin to breathe, you know, because we tried that maquillage foundation. It's really nice, but it covers very well, like a lot. And then I have my CoverGirl stuff. So like if we want to go out and do something nice, I might put it on, but for regular day, I'm like, no, this is my face. It is what it is. And I'm trying to let my skin breathe a little bit more. Oh yeah, we got a little mustache thing happening there. Ladies fun, right? Yeah. So that was it for whoever asked. I do not remember who asked. I've just been using my Clinique Redness Solutions moisturizer in the morning. And then at night, I've actually been using my Cetaphil nighttime one, back and forth between it and the Clinique anti-wrinkle one, the purple one. I don't know what it's called. I've been using those one night the other. And then I wake up in the morning and I clean my face off with the CeraVe toner, and that's it. And I'm done. So that's what I've been doing, and I hope to stick to. I don't think my face is going to break out anytime soon. So that's the plan, is to stick to that. I think it helps that I'm not having sugar really. And I've been drinking a ton of water, no sodas, no fried foods. No, I've been trying to be very good with not nearly as much gluten at all, or, you know, refined carbs. I've been eating potatoes if I want a carb at all. And I think a lot of that has to do with my face, in my opinion, looking a little bit better and feeling better skin-wise at least. So there's that. Okay, SquirrelTribe 2.0. I love y'all. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you again on Monday for Mimosa Monday live stream, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, bye.